Top 10 places to visit in Portugal. Located on the western coast of the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal is one of Europe's most visited countries due to its idyllic climate, affordable travel costs and exceptional attractions. The richness of Portugal's heyday, when it used to rule a huge empire from Brazil to Macau in China, is something you can definitely see in its architecture. 10. Coimbra. A charming city situated by the Mondego River in central Portugal, Coimbra is home to a treasure trove of historic sites, beautiful gardens, the country's second style of fado music, and a lively culture that is centered around one of Europe's oldest universities. One of the best things to do in Coimbra is to simply get lost and discover the many historic attractions, from the stunning old cathedral to the Gothic monastery of Santa Clara a Vella, which contains the tomb of Queen Isabel. Cobblestone squares throughout the city offer quaint shops and cafes to drink coffee and people watch, while lovely city parks and botanical gardens are perfect for leisurely strolls and picnics. 9. Azores. Lying in the middle of the Atlantic, the Azores Archipelago is located around 1,500 kilometers off the west coast of continental Portugal. Volcanic in origin, its 9 islands boast breathtaking landscapes that offer incredible outdoor recreation opportunities. Hiking around the islands is a delight, as verdant valleys and mountains overlook scenic shorelines riddled with rugged cliffs, secluded coves, and pristine beaches. Among its most impressive sights are the towering Mount Pico, the highest peak in the archipelago, and the idyllic crater lake of Lagoa do Fogo. As the waters surrounding the Azores teem with life, dolphin and whale watching are popular pastimes, as are scuba diving and sailing. 8. Aveiro. Hugging the country's Atlantic coast in central Portugal, Aveiro is a bustling city often called the Venice of Portugal, due to its picturesque setting of scenic canals connected by charming bridges and dotted with colorful gondolas and speedboats. The most enjoyable way to experience Aveiro is by walking, but tour boats and a free-use bicycle system are also available for getting around. Markets like the Fish Market and Central Market are great places to find fresh fish, meat, produce and handicrafts perfect for souvenirs. Known as the Silver Coast, Aveiro's coastline is well loved for its clean, beautiful beaches such as Costa Nova, São Jacinto and Barra, which offer swimming, sailing and kite surfing. 7. Évora. Évora may be a small town in the Alentejo Plains region of southern Portugal, but it packs huge tourist appeal. Today, Évora is the capital of the Alentejo region, regarded for its well-preserved old town, which shelters more than 4,000 historic structures including the old Roman walls and temples. A really enjoyable way to sightsee Évora is by a horse carriage ride, which can be found near the 13th century Cathedral of Évora, one of Portugal's most important Gothic structures. A stroll along the city's old aqueduct offers a myriad of shops, cafes and houses cleverly tucked between the arches. 6. Abidos. Located on a hilltop in the Centro region of western Portugal, Abidos is encircled by an old fortified wall. Besides the wall, the magnificent medieval castle and historic center of Abidos make up the city's main attraction and can easily be walked. A labyrinth of narrow, cobbled streets leads visitors along busy squares, inviting cafes, quaint shops, markets selling local handicrafts, and whitewashed houses spruced with colorful flowers. The castle, with its commanding edifice, huge gates, towers and battlements, is now a luxurious hotel but a marvel to behold nevertheless. Every July, Abidos steps back into time with its annual medieval festival, which features a costume parade, jugglers, wandering minstrels, jousting knights, performance shows and a handicraft fair showcasing medieval wares and foods like spit-roasted meat and tasty sausages. 5. Portu. World famous for its production of fine port wine, the busy city of Portu sprawls along the hills overlooking the Douro River in northern Portugal, prized for both its natural and architectural beauty. Well connected to other major cities, Portu provides a good public transport system of buses, metro and cable railway. At the heart of Portu is the charming pedestrian zone, the Ribeira, an atmospheric place on the river, buzzing in live music, cafes, restaurants and street vendors. Among Porto's many architectural treasures are beautiful old churches with elaborate interiors, artistic works and gardens such as the Church of St. Francis and Portu Cathedral. Boat cruises on the river and walks along the garden-lined esplanade of the Foz bestow breathtaking views of the city's natural beauty. 4. Madeira. Sporting the nickname, Floating Garden of the Atlantic, Madeira Island is a fertile oasis in the Atlantic Ocean between Portugal and North Africa, popular for its lush green landscapes, flower gardens, wines and annual New Year celebrations, which feature one of the world's largest displays of fireworks. One of Europe's most beautiful travel destinations, Madeira Island is the largest island of the Madeira Archipelago, an autonomous region of Portugal. Madeira's main attraction is its wealth of verdant landscapes that range from lush parks, colorful gardens, enchanting forests and nature reserves to lofty mountains and pebbled beaches lapped by blue ocean waves. 3. Sintra. Nestled in the foothills of the Sintra Mountains on the Lisbon coast, just a day trip away from Portugal's capital city, Sintra presents a spectacular setting of verdant hills, sprinkled with pretty villas, royal retreats, palaces and castles dating as far back as the 8th century. Prized by the Romans, Moors and Portuguese royalty, Sintra's beauty even enchanted the famous poet, Lord Byron, to write of it in a personal letter, describing it as the most beautiful village in the world. Built in the mid-1800s and serving as a summer retreat for the Portuguese royal family, Pena's palace is surrounded by forested parklands containing exotic trees, plants and flowers. 2. Algarve. Sunny Mediterranean climate, gorgeous beaches, picturesque towns, flower-clad hills, historic sites, fabulous cuisine and affordable costs are just some of the reasons that make the Algarve one of Portugal's most popular tourist destinations. Located in the country's southernmost region, the Algarve offers a feast for the eyes, from tranquil landscapes of olive groves, traditional whitewashed villages and lovely villas to the wild, windswept coast with its dramatic cliffs dotted with summer resorts. The Algarve is occupied by bustling cities and quaint towns alike, offering delights of cobbled streets, historic architecture and beautiful old churches. Looped by orange groves, Silves is best known for its red sandstone castle, while Tavira is an elegant town packed with Renaissance monuments, bridges and castles. 1. Lisbon. Stretching along the banks of the Tagus River near the Atlantic Ocean, Portugal's capital and largest city winds upward among 7 steep hills, forming an enchanting destination of warm weather, alluring alleys, quaint shops, Gothic cathedrals, impressive bridges and colorful neighborhoods, reverberating in traditional fado music. One of the world's oldest cities, Lisbon's biggest appeal lies in its diverse neighborhoods, or bairros. Lisbon offers a good network of public transportation with buses and metro, but the most exciting way to experience the city is by taking one of the vintage trams such as the well-known Tram 28, which winds along historic quarters, gardens and main attractions.